Yo, YouTube fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Gaines, New York, back. We just finished watching the state of play that just happened about an hour ago, and we're gonna jump right into it. But before we do, I want to make sure everyone's doing well. You getting these gains, you getting this bread, and your family is staying healthy. Tell the dudes in the deli, tell your teacher, tell your barber about the channel, because we out here, bruh. State of play. In my opinion, my metric to determine if it was a good state of play is if there's 4 to 5 games that I'm interested in or will be willing to play and decide, because you're going to get a lot of diversity. You're going to get a lot of indie games, games that you don't like, some games that you do like, and then games that are more mainstream. I was on Twitter and everyone hated it. A lot of people hated it, and I'm just guessing. In my opinion, I just feel like people are really into generic games and don't really want to go into the depths of what the video game industry has to offer. And that's just it, man. Guys are looking for Wolverine, a new God of War, games, the mainstream titles that everyone loves and wants to see more of. But we didn't have any of that showing up. But I will go through what was shown. And they started off with Lumen's Arise. I used to call it Luminous. I think it's Luminous. I don't know. But it's a puzzle game. This used to be hot on the PSP back in the day. You see some screenshots here. It looks pretty cool. I wouldn't cop personally, but there's a fan base for it. If it's for free, I'm playing it. Pragmata was a game they showed probably like when the PS5 first was released, and I was like, bro, this should look like it's gonna be fire. We finally got a release date or a release year, 2026. They first showed us in I think 2022, which is crazy. We got gameplay footage, some screenshots. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It looks pretty cool. Then we have Romeo is Dead Man. Bro, Pseudo 51 and Grasshopper manufacturer. This game looks insane. If you are a fan of Killer 7, Killer is Dead, No More Heroes, this is the same guy that bought those games, and I'm excited for that. Romeo is Dead Man looks fire. Definitely gonna cop that. Another game that I had on my wish list for a minute now, Silent Hill. This is coming out September. This game looks insane, bro. It just looks creepy, eerie, has the essence of a Japanese horror film. I'm excited for this. Guys, let me know what you think about this. This is gonna be cool. I did see it's a $70 price tag, so kind of tight about that. I'm hoping it's a full game. Because initially I thought it would be like a short game, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Bloodstained sequel announced for next year. Don't know much about this game, but all I know is that this was shown E3 2015, right before the show Shenmue 3. That's why I remember this game. Digimon Story Time Strangers looks like a mixture of Digimon and Persona. Not too bad. I don't know if I'm going to check it out, but it looks pretty cool, not going to lie. Then we have Final Fantasy Tactics Remake or Remaster. Baby Steps, that game looks weird as hell. Grown-ass man who walks like a baby. You got to walk funny and shit. I don't know, but Hirogami, cool concept, origami-based game. You got to save your origami town or something. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Hot Shots Golf is back if you're into that. That was another game that was announced today's state of play. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, we already knew about that. We got a release date, July 31st. Some more indie games. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. This I would cop if there's Deadly Alliance and Deception. That's the only way. But if it's just the arcade, side scrollers, I don't know. They also have Mortal Kombat 4. Cool that they're doing that. Should be at most $30. Can't be more than $30. Sony showed their first fighting stick. I know people in the fighting game community might be hyped for this. Let's see if it holds a candle to the other ones that are on the market right now. Then we had more gameplay of Metal Gear Solid Delta. Not gonna lie, I feel like the graphics have degraded since our first trailer was shown. We'll see. This is what I was hyped for. Neo 3, the demo is out today. The game is out next year. It was crazy that they didn't even have a demo out already. So hyped about that. I'm a huge Neo fan. Platinum Neo 1 and Neo 2. Great Souls-like game. Pretty difficult, but it's cool. Thief VR. We have Tides of Tomorrow. Astrobot's going to get 5 new missions. Sea of Remnants. Sword of Sea. A couple other games that, not too excited for. New 007 game. Looks cool. I don't know if a lot of it was gameplay. Did look like a lot of cutscenes. So we'll see. If it's anything like Everything or Nothing, that 007 game is the best one, bro. That shit is fire. If it's anything like that, then this is going to be dope. Gonna be fire. Ghost of Yotei, we're going to have a state of play for that. Designated just for that game with gameplay as well. And they finished off the show with Maru Token Fighting Souls from Arc System Works. This is nuts, bro. A 4v4 Marvel fighting game from a Japanese developer. This is going to be fire. I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be fire. I'm not too into fighting games anymore. I still love them. They're near and dear to my heart, but I just can't get jiggy with online. People be wilding, and I can't. I'm too old for that, bro. I can't take it serious, but this looks fire. A great art style, a mixture of anime, Marvel, some mech. It's cool, man. The gameplay footage seemed cool, but you guys got to know, because of this, you should know, since Arc Studios is taking over Marvel, it looks like it's RIP for any hopes of a new Marvel vs. Capcom game. And that was pretty much it for the state of play. I know a lot of people wasn't really fond of what was shown, but for me personally, Neo 3, Silent Hill, Pragmata, Romeo is Dead Man, and even a Marvel game, those are games like I would play, you know, games I would honestly enjoy. So for me, it was a cool state of play. We still have the Summer Games Fest and the Xbox conference. So if anything you wanted to see wasn't shown, you still have hope, man. You never know. It's your boy Gaines New York. Comment down below what you liked about the state of play. And if you're disappointed, if you was hyped for anything that was shown, let me know. Definitely let me know. And I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.